My name is Andrew Fitchett. I'm 26 and I'm a naloxone volunteer here at Wirral Ways CGL. My story, I started using drugs in high school really just for fun and experimenting with different substances, and started with weed and then MDMA, ecstasy, and working my way up through different substances, and then got to a difficult time in my life where a few things were going wrong. I was going through breakups and started feeling really quite depressed, and that's when I started using cocaine to give myself a bit of an escapism from reality and how I was feeling, and that's really when my drug use started to spiral out of control. So recovery means to me getting back to who I was. In my addiction I felt like I'd lost myself, and I'd look at myself in the mirror and not recognise who I was, and I'd be doing things, hurting people I loved, and making mistakes like you do in your addiction. You know, you're trying to fund your habit, and you're kind of doing that at all costs. And I was doing things thinking, this isn't me, this isn't who I am. And it was a horrible feeling of shame. And recovery is the opposite, you know, it's a good feeling. It gives you that pride and happiness in who you are again, and recognising yourself as an individual. I see recovery as a real opportunity to learn and to grow. And for me, it's been a difficult journey, but it's been a really fun journey, and learning to laugh again and making a lot of new friends, and yeah, recovery is a brilliant thing. My top tips for people who are starting in recovery would be honesty. Honesty is a really difficult thing, especially to be honest with yourself about your situation, and being honest with your friends and family. If you have the option, was a really big support for me, because once I kind of got the courage to sit down with my mum and dad and say, look, I'm really struggling, this is what's going on. Obviously they had an idea something was going on, but they didn't know exactly what. Then that enabled me to get their support. And I would say keeping consistent. Like, you're not going to just recover overnight, it's a gradual process, so stay realistic in your expectations. And it's good to set yourself goals, things you enjoy to do, and it's not the end of the world if you do fail. Just take ownership of that and don't hide it, and share it with someone. That would be my tips.